This is my hometown Glasgow. Trains pulling out of Central Station there. Just going to show you the bridges of Glasgow, some of the unique names we give them. This is the closest one to the city centre. We've nicknamed this one the Squiggly Bridge because, well, it's squiggly as it goes across the river. It's not a straight line. Coming across here we have the Kingston Bridge, which we haven't really got a nickname for it. It's been up since the 70s, so we don't have a nickname, but the new bridges we do. The one in the distance that you can see with the arc above it, I think its official name is the Arc Bridge, but as being Glaswegians, we've called this one the Squinty Bridge because it crosses the river at an angle. That one there. Now there's another one that's just recently opened down river from that crosses from Govan across to the Transport Museum at Partick. So we have also given this one a nickname which I've just heard, and again it starts with an S and I can't remember the name of it. It's the, oh yes, I can remember the name of it. This bridge has to open because there is still boat traffic going up and down the river, so they have christened this one the Swivelly Bridge because it swivels to open. What you will find as you walk around Glasgow is these murals on the side of buildings. This has become quite a thing now to brighten up some rather drab buildings, for want of a better word, and it really has worked, as you can see. I don't know if that's Billy Connolly, I can't really tell. Looks like him. So, as you walk around the city, if you're visiting, have a look out for these. You'll probably find websites that tell you where they all are. This one is walking up towards, I think that's St Enoch's Square. So that's pretty much one of the centre at the bottom of Buchanan Street, where you'd want to be for the centre of town. If you're looking for a bit of a night out on Friday or a Saturday night, Merchant City is a good place to come. It's just to the east of George Square, which is the centre of Glasgow if you're looking. Rab Hawes is always a nice little place to sit in and have a meal or a couple of pints. You've got Brewdog there. You've got a whole pile of places really round to here, down to Candle Rigs. So if you're looking for anywhere for a bite to eat and a drink, then this is a good place to come. A whole host of Hollywood movies have been filmed here. You wouldn't think so, but this place doubles as Philadelphia and some old American towns from the 30s for some reason. Just at that crossroads there was the opening scene for World War Z. If you remember when the truck hits the car, just at that junction straight in front of us. Further up the road, you'll remember the parade scene from the latest Indiana Jones film. That was filmed on this street just about 3 or 4 blocks further up. And a few other movies. I think one of the Batman films was filmed here if I recall right. Definitely the Batman was filmed in the city up at the necropolis. Not necessarily here, but you might recognise these kind of arch buildings from some scenes. And of course a visit to Glasgow is not complete without a visit to the Cone Man, which is, to give him his proper title, as the Duke of Wellington, but us Glaswegians are not too impressed by people who give themselves titles, so we make a fool of them, and we have done for a long time. So it's become a tradition that a cone is placed on his head at all times. If the cone is somehow removed by officialdom, councils, etc., then it is someone's duty within the city to put that cone straight back. And if it's a good day, you might be very lucky and the horse may also have a cone, which, to be honest, is even funnier. Today, the cone is not at a jaunty angle, it's quite straight. When it's jaunty, it's sometimes funnier. So please come and see this, get your picture taken with it and have a laugh, because that's what it's there for. As I know most of you watching this will be football fans, then if you want to buy a football shirt, then this is probably the shop to come to, which is in Gordon Street in Glasgow, called Greaves. They've probably got the widest selection of shirts from not just Scotland, Europe, that sort of thing. Retro shirts as well. There's some boys going to the game. So yeah, if you like your football shirts or your memorabilia, this is probably the place to come if you're in the centre of Glasgow. So this is inside Candle Rigs, which is in the east of the city centre. Good place to come if it's chucking it down the rain, you want a drink and something to eat. I'm in a Neil's just now, which is an Irish bar. I'm just waiting for my chicken wings. We're walking to the stadium now, past the Barras, which is a marketplace in Glasgow, open Saturdays and Sundays. Not as busy as it used to be back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s. The internet has put paid to that, unfortunately. But it's still here, should you ever pass and wish to visit. This neon sign, this is the Barland, which is a very popular concert venue, still to this day. And this sign at night is a sight to behold. No doubt when you walk anywhere near to Celtic Park, you'll know where it is. You can't miss it. It's a fairly big stadium, dominates the horizon around it. You see it when you come in the M74 into Glasgow. You see it when you fly over Glasgow coming into Glasgow Airport. So you can't mistake it. So here it is, Celtic v Hearts, 14th of September 2024. See what we get. Under the premise of So if you've never been to Celtic Park, this is what it looks like. This is going to be busy. Going to look at it. Unnatural position. I'm watching him now, look at him possible penalty Celtic.
Did you see